Hey Gemini, welcome back. So Gemini, this is going to be your you versus them reading. I'm going to go back and forth between you and the person you may be connecting with. Keep in mind that the reading is general, so feel free to reverse the roles if needed. This could be in regards to any connection in your life. It's not always intimate, but for a lot of you it will be. But for others of you, it could be family, friends, anyone in your vicinity or your energetic vicinity. And if you're not dealing with anyone, this could be you versus you, your light side versus your shadow self. So let's go ahead and get started, Gemini. I, of course, did a meditation before I started the reading, and let me grab the card that flew. And I mean, all morning, the song has been playing in my head, and I knew I was going to do Gemini's reading first this morning, so I kept getting this song, I'm a good kisser. If I'm gonna tell them everything, tell them I'm a good kisser. It's a really good song. It's not, I think, a well-known artist. I'm not even sure of the name of it. It's called Good Kisser by Lake something. Lake Diver? I'm not really sure. If you know it, please put it in the comments below. So if that song may resonate with you, go check it out. Just that one lyric might resonate with you. You know, hey, maybe you're a good kisser, all right? Or maybe you're with someone that's a good kisser. So when I was in my meditation, I also got really clear as day. Somebody making, let me stop shuffling for a second. Somebody making this gesture. So I don't know if like you're bodybuilding or weightlifting or exercising, or if Spirit's just wanting you to incorporate more of that, more physical activity in general into your daily routine. They also showed me like stretching and yawning, like yoga, that type of stuff. But I also got the term show off. So I don't know if you're dealing with the show off, or maybe you like to show off your stuff. You know, nothing wrong with that. Being proud of who you are is a good thing in my mind. But it's just kind of like I heard ego boost, an ego boost for you or the people or person you're connecting with during this time frame. And maybe you're really in need of that, Gemini, after a period of time of not, you know, maybe feeling that good about yourself, or, you know, putting yourself down in your mind, or yeah, that's kind of what they're giving me. So needing to let that energy go and kind of embrace all of you, okay, during this time frame. So interesting messages, entertaining messages, all right? So that I feel there's a light energy around this reading, but we'll get the cards out and see. When I was talking there, I got the first card out already. It's the 12th house of surrender. So Piscean energy for a few of you. This is also talking about the subconscious mind, compassion, dreams, karma, forgiveness, the unseen. This is about healing and spiritual awareness and development, and letting go of guilt. Letting go of guilt, okay, whether that's you or someone you're connecting with. Then you have the Four of Pentacles. I heard it's all within your control, okay? So you're holding the control of self or of the situation at the current moment. So if you want to surrender it, you have the ability to do that. Spirit is wanting to remind you of that. Also, the Four of Pentacles talks about, you know, kind of a pause in the energy, or wanting to, getting stuck on something. It can also talk about being a bit closed off. So Gemini, I felt like that was kind of your past energy, being a little bit closed off, to another, or to yourself, really. You know, not being kind to yourself in your mind, and maybe even feeling a bit stuck or a bit stagnant. All right, so I feel like the energy is lifting, like I said earlier, but some of you are still in that stuck energy. Then you have the Magician here, and this person's energy, which is the Angel of Magic. So this is all about manifestation for them, having the tools at hand in order to create things that they're wanting to create, wanting to manifest during this time frame. This person may be, I heard power position, or just in a more powerful energy than they have been in the past. They could be on a power trip, because they gave me that. And that could be the person that was kind of like showing off. But That's if they're channeling it in more of an egocentric way, right? Going a little too far there where it's becoming like the powerhouse, which I think is a very good energy, into the power play, or, you know, overpowering another. So it kind of depends on who you're dealing with, Gemini, and how they're channeling this energy. I could see it a good way, I could see it in a not so good way. So let's get some more cards out and see where this is headed. We're going to look at recent past energy, then we're going to look at perception, how you genuinely feel underneath it all, hopes, and most likely future outcome for my Geminis. Recent past energy. Ace of Cups, the Magician, woo, the Strength card. Wow. Okay, so that's kind of what I was feeling like, giving yourself an ego boost in a positive way, coming from a space of, you know, wanting to take care of yourself or loving yourself a little bit more. Or Spirit is really wanting you to love yourself. You know, Gemini, you're the creator of your own experience, right? And so if you're in charge of your own experience, then what are you telling yourself about yourself, and what role are you playing? Because you get to kind of choose that, all right, as you go through life. I feel like a lot of you have come into this space of like, things feel better when I'm feeling good about myself, and gaining your confidence back, gaining your strength back, kind of proving to yourself that you're capable, that you're strong, that you have the confidence to do this, okay? Some of you are still in the stuck energy, but like I said, I feel for a lot of you, you've already moved through that, or kind of released some baggage and moved forward in the direction of coming from a place of genuine love, genuine caring for yourself, for others, and manifesting the strength that you need from that space, okay? So let's see this person's recent past energy, Gemini. What led up to the now energy? Muse of Voices, 8 of Materials. Woo! Oh my gosh. 9 of Materials. So this person has been in this energy of building themselves up, okay? I feel like this person has been putting some time and effort into feeling better about themselves, wanting to be more self-sufficient, wanting to be more independent. You know, with the Muse of Voices here, it is all about the intellect with this person. You know, they may find you very intellectually stimulating, Gemini, or you may find this person to be a very intellectual, stimulating person, meaning they get you thinking, or vice versa. I feel like this person may have been working on some new ideas that they have in their own life, especially in regards to like creativity, work. I heard play. Okay, for some of them, play. And I also heard they're playing around in the energy a little bit. Okay, so take that for what it is. But I feel like this person is, you know, genuinely wanting to dedicate time and energy to themselves, really, or at least that's how it's been in the recent past. Okay, I'm getting a lot of words around play. So there's like a playfulness in this person's energies. For some of you, like I said, that could be good, that could be bad. They could bring out a more playful side of you, Gemini, and or this could be someone who plays a lot of games, like emotional or mental games, okay? And then I heard for a few of you, it's just that this person likes to play games, video games. So, Spirit's being very literal for a few of you. A gamer is the word they gave me, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't, all right? So let's look at perception here. And how do you perceive this person, Gemini? Now, keep in mind that perception is in the eye of the beholder, right? So it may be your truth, but it may not be this person's truth, but it's a good starting point. Page of Pentacles and the Tower. So I feel like you're looking to your future here, Gemini. Again, there's all this confidence showing up in the energy, okay? You might feel motivated by this person, or you may motivate them. I feel like there was an opportunity here to really invest more time and energy into building yourself up. And I feel like a lot of you are on that train or getting on that bus. You know what I'm saying? The self-love bus, all right? But there is some erratic energy as it pertains to this connection. You see this person maybe at a distance from you or emotionally distant at times. I feel like you see this person in a way that you see their confidence, you see their strength, but you also see their ego, okay, and how that kind of blocks things from being stable at times within the connection, all right? Really wanting to invest some time and energy possibly into the connection anyways, though, but it's like it seems like there's never like a really good opportunity presented to you to be able to do that. So say you're not currently in a connection with this person, or it's not intimate, then I just feel like it's like every time you want to invest, it's like never the right time. It's never the right, like something's always wrong about the energy, right? Say you're with this person, they're sitting next to you, whatever, there is some instability around it. So it's like you get one foot off the ground and then, you know, something comes up in the energy, or it's like there's always a distraction in the energy, whether that's on your side or their side is kind of what I'm feeling. And it kind of disrupts the connection a little bit, even though I feel like there is ample opportunity here. I think that there's something unstable about the energy that doesn't allow it to get off of the ground, or to stay consistent, okay? And I think that's been a cycle within this connection, or within maybe your relationships in general, may not even be pertaining to this person, okay? Or vice versa. So let's see this person's perception. Sorry, I don't mean to talk so fast, but I feel like every time I do Gemini's reading, it's the messages are like, you know, andale, andale. That Gemini energy. All right, 6 of Voices here in this person's perception. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about that song, Good Kisser, because I feel now that I'm seeing the reading play out, I can see how that song may resonate for a lot of you. But first, let's talk about their perception. So 6 of Swords, the Moon, the 10 of Wands. This person has some heavy burdens that they have yet to lift or release, okay? I do feel emotional detachment here, whether that's you doing that or them doing that or both, because I got somewhat of a distant energy here. I feel like this person sees you, Gemini, as someone who, you know, has a very deep feeling, energy around you, or they may see you as very intuitive, but this person also feels like you make things too hard, or that there's some sort of struggle around the connection, or it's like you go about things the hard way. Now, I'm not saying you go about things the hard way, but in this person's mind, that's how they perceive it. I just feel, because they keep showing me around, going around the subject, talking around the issue, you know, not coming directly to the root of something, okay? So I feel like this person sees you in that way, as someone who maybe beats around the bush even when it comes to life in general, or specifically them. And yet they see you as someone that is a large force to be reckoned with in their life, or has the capacity to grow and develop so much more, and especially when it pertains to like your emotional self, your spiritual self. All right, so let's go into genuine emotion, Gemini, and see underneath it all in your heart space, how are you feeling? You have Death, the Fool, and the Hierophant. So, wow, this is intense. This is, you know, this is intense change coming through here on an emotional level. This is using faith or your belief system to kind of get you through something. I feel like emotionally, Gemini, there might be some endings going on or transformations or changes within your emotional, spiritual self, all right? There's like this desire to just let go, be free, you know, follow your happiness, and you're being guided in that direction, of course. Needing to let go of the baggage, okay, and to allow healing to come in, let go of any guilt, give forgiveness where you need to give it, whether that's with you or someone else. It's all about your spiritual development when it comes to your emotional self. I think in your heart of hearts, when it comes to this connection, you may feel, you know, that you're ready for a change in the connection or a new beginning. You're trying to follow your intuition, I feel, okay, and you're being guided in that direction. I also feel emotionally there is like something opening up inside of you that's allowing you to be more receptive to another or to this person, you know, or more receptive in general when it comes to your third eye, your intuition, you know, listening to your own guides, which you have, of course, available to you at all times. So let's see what's in this person's emotions, and their genuine emotion. So we have the wheel here. Okay. I'm sorry, I have that song playing in my head. And I know it's not going to be for all of you. But again, the lyric is, if you're going to tell them everything, then tell them I'm a good kisser. Tell them all the things you told me in your desperate whispers. So that could be for you, for them. Take it or leave it. That's the lyric that keeps playing in my head. Yeah, just don't leave out the good part. Okay. All right, so this person in their genuine emotions has the wheel, the hermit, and the chariot. So Gemini, I feel like this person is kind of going in like this, you know, in cycles. It's really interesting, right? Because they, in their perception of you, felt like you were beating around the bush, or that you talk around a subject or something to do with that. And then here this person is emotionally kind of doing the same thing, you know, kind of going around about it the hard way, or not wanting to address specific emotions that they have. And that's so funny because we often project our internal reality to the external world, and so it makes sense why they would kind of see you that way when they're kind of doing the same thing themselves, you know. And it may not even be an accurate reflection of you. It might just be how they feel about themselves. So it's kind of like this going in circles type of energy when it comes to their emotions, and really going within. So I feel like emotionally this person is looking for some answers, but not, you know, by asking others. This person, I don't feel, is talking about their emotion. I feel like they're doing a lot of active listening or thinking it over, like their own internal dialogue going on about this connection. Emotionally, this person is being heavily led by their emotional self, you know, or allowing their emotions to kind of lead them in the right direction, where I feel like in the past, it was more of this very intellectual, logical, reasoning type of vibe, very focused on the practical, okay, or developing themselves. And now I feel like it's come around now to, okay, but how do I feel about it, and where am I emotionally being led, and really doing some soul searching around that. So let's look at hopes. Gemini, what are your hopes? You want to clear the air is what I was given for some of you, and or you just want to stop being so uncertain. This is insecurity. This is not trusting yourself. This is feeling pulled in two different directions, and I think you want to release from that. This person is the Three of Emotions. Some of you, they want a reconciliation if they're not currently with you. For others of you, this is like wanting emotional support, okay? And yet this person is, like I said, a little bit, I don't even want to say they're of, well, usually I would say they're of two minds, but I feel they're of two hearts. I feel they're of three hearts. You know, like they are kind of going in circles a little bit emotionally, and then wanting to go within, not really wanting external input onto that, yet at the same time they are being called to follow their heart. So they've got some emotional confusion, I feel, going on, and wanting that energy to clear out. So let's look at most likely future outcome. Okay. I'm gonna have to stand up to get that card. Oh, I think I can get it with my foot. That flew out. Let me see what that is. Keep in mind that all of the future outcomes, by the way, are based on free will. Okay, so maybe your truth, but, or no. You're in the driver's seat of your life is what I'm saying, Gemini. This is just a snapshot. And what flew out is the Five of Wands. So watch conflict. You know, don't be putting yourself in the middle of someone else's problems or issues. I got the hook. If you got a problem, yo, I'll solve it. That's just a caution. You can't solve other people's problems. You can give support, but mostly the most control you have in your life is to control self. And sometimes when you get too involved in other people's issues or drama, it creates more drama in your life. So there's a caution here around drama, conflict, and competition. All right. Surrendering the need to be right, whether that's you or someone you're dealing with. This could be a side note. It may not even be related to this connection, as it kind of flew out, right? So this could be in another area of your life where there might be like a competition type energy, conflict type of energy. And if that's the case, I guess let it motivate you and let it motivate your willpower, but don't let it drag you into drama. All right. So I'm actually going to leave that over there, as I feel that's just kind of an additional message. So let's see, most likely future outcome based on today's energy. Ooh, wee. So there's success here. Okay, for a lot of you, this is in finances or career or something that you have tangible results in, let's say that. For others of you, this is just feeling successful. You know, they say that the best way, the fastest way to manifest is to put yourself in the emotion of what it is that you're wanting. So if you want success, then behave like a successful person would. Feel about yourself as a successful person would, and then watch it come to you, okay? So some of you are in that energy. Some of you are downright actually manifesting success during this time frame, so I like that. And yeah, but it's this feeling either way of having equal give and take, okay, within relationships, within connections. And then here's the icky Seven of Swords. So there's something up here. There's something fishy going on here in the background, all right? And let's definitely clarify that. What is the Seven of Swords? Ooh, Nine of Swords. Ace of Swords. Well, you're going to be hearing the truth. And, you know, I talked about this last night. The new moon in Pisces was on the 13th. And this energy, especially if you have Pisces in your chart, but don't have to be, this energy tends to illuminate secrets, illuminate things that were hidden, illuminate things that were suppressed. And with the Seven of Swords, this is like someone, you know, kind of sneaking around here, and it's a kind of a, you know, in the dark at night, and then all of this illumination coming in with the Ace of Swords. So it could literally be a situation where, you know, someone is being deceitful and you know, you or the person you're dealing with has been very worried over this because maybe your intuition picked up on it, but you did not have evidence, and now you're going to get some evidence here. You're going to hear the truth. All right, that's very specific, so that's not going to be for all of you. In general, this just speaks of what lies underneath, okay, coming to the surface. What lies have you told yourself? What red flags did you ignore? And or things that were hidden or suppressed from you coming to the surface. Some of you, it's hidden fears. It's nothing to do with another person. It is, you know, like fears that you have and that you hold within you, and getting some clarity and getting some answers around why that is, you know, and kind of processing it in a more healthy way as opposed to letting like it consume you, learning from it instead, okay? Because some of you have been consumed by, I feel, irrational fears or like, yeah, some sort of anxiety here. I feel like if that's the case, certainly speaking to someone or getting some good advice will help you, but also music. They're showing me music as a soothing mechanism for you, okay? So that got interesting. Let's see what's on this person's side. Gemini, what's in this person's most likely future outcome? Three of Materials. Oh. Knight of Emotion. And the Eight of Voices in the reverse. So, Gemini, this person is, you know, wanting more cooperation. As they go into the future energy, this is, you know, more of an emotionally expressive energy. So if this person has been kind of stuck in that cycle, that circular thinking, that circular feeling that I felt earlier, I feel they're coming out of that, okay, releasing themselves from that, and it's allowing them to be a little bit more open emotionally, a little bit more stable in the energy, in this place of wanting more cooperation, wanting more support, okay, or being more supportive, and I saw that on your side as well. So I feel like, yeah, this person is going into this energy where they're being led to take some action, all right? And letting go maybe of their own irrational fears, because certainly that message could have been for you or this person. Also, this is like self-limiting beliefs and needing to let go of that on this person's side. Sometimes they allow that negative self-talk to kind of get in their way of really manifesting what it is that they want in life and in relationships. And I feel they've done some work on that, Gemini. But it's like, this person may have been coming from a place of like straight logic or straight practicality, or maybe even ego, you know, too much in the ego in the past, and now being guided more towards their emotions, okay, and kind of letting some things go. I actually felt like you were going to get an ego boost during this time frame, and I feel that here, okay? I feel things opening up to you. It's just like this one sketchy randomness going on here. So, like I said, this could be pertaining to the connection. It may not, but there's something sketchy here that I think you're going to be becoming aware of, all right? And it could be with another person or something going on within yourself that you might be realizing, okay? Because they give me the word self-realization for a few of you. It's like, you know, I'm being led to talk about this. Like, you know, sometimes when you think you have it all figured out, right? You've replayed a situation in your head a million times, and then all of a sudden, like, a light bulb goes off as to, like, something new, something that you didn't know before, a perspective you didn't have, and it's like, oh, I see that situation so differently now, you know, but you didn't have that information prior to now. So it's called self-actualization or realization. So I kind of feel like that vibe is what's coming in here, all right? So let's get some guidance and see what's the guidance Control. Wow. So that is so interesting because that was the overall message here. Four of Pentacles, it says control. So some of you, this is all about self-control, you know, maintaining control over self, but kind of releasing the need to control another because you don't have power over another. You only have power over self. So this person has sorrow. Wow. That's really interesting. So this person needs to let go of sorrow, you know, or to let it allow whatever has happened that's created sorrow in their life, in their heart, to transmute them, to grow them, to see the realization of all that can come from things that we perceive as bad. Seeing the doors as becoming open to new as opposed to focused on the closing of the past. This could be what they're releasing here in the future energy, okay? So deep reading, Gemini, super deep reading, okay? Let me tell you what zodiac signs you might be dealing with, and we'll leave it there. Keep in mind it's a general reading, so I don't have to list off the zodiac sign that you're dealing with for it to be for you. If the message resonated, it resonated. But I do have Scorpio, Taurus here, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Pisces, Cancer, Virgo, okay, for some of you, it could be Libra, Aquarius. So, like I said, if it resonated, do let me know in the comments down below. Also, don't forget to check me out on Facebook and Instagram for more fun stuff. If you like my style, you can get it for yourself at my sister's online boutique, avasophiaco.com, also linked down below. I am doing private events on Facebook now, so in order to catch me over there, I'm doing private tarot classes, also just private live chats, fun stuff. You have to follow me on my Facebook, Tarot Time with Dana, linked below. And now there's a donation feature on the channel for those of you who would like to donate. It's certainly welcome, but never expected. Also linked down below. Wishing you the very best, Gemini. Until next time, my friends. Namaste.